Okay, you're actually
Is it
ready
time
to
to
do
do
a
our
shot?
shot? Yes.
Yeah. So while we're getting ready, cheers!
Hello. Cheers.
Are we rolling?
Ooh, that stings. That stings good. I think you got salt in my Jägermeister. That's not part of the deal. No. It's kind of like getting a salted mocha at the Starbucks. It brings
Just
out
like
the flavor.
that. Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rocky Horror.
Yeah. What about it? I live it.
Right, it's 24/7, right?
24/7 right now. If you told me when did I see it first? It was in the early 80s and I was in high school and we went to see it at OU on campus. And it freaked me out completely. I had no idea what was going on. If you told me fast forward years that I would be like 24/7 doing Rocky Horror, I would have never believed you ever, ever, ever. And here I am.
Here's
Getting
the boom.
getting my slap on
That's
at the
right. Okay, and so, I mean, when you say you're Rocky Horror 24/7, you are literally, you're doing shows at the Boom, and you're choreographing the lyric show, right?
I am. This is my second show to choreograph at Lyric Theater, the institution.
Indeed.
And I'm working with my best good buddy, Matt Brown, who's directing the show. And basically, it doesn't even feel like work. Ooh, look at that. It looks like I got punched in the face now.
Nice.
We're like a brother. We went to college together. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, in the we were in college together. And we actually weren't buddies in college. He moved away to LA to do a big thing, and then he came back here, and I'm like, Matt Brown. And then we became buddies, and our birthdays are like 2 days apart. It's very strange. Lived with me for a while. We were roommates, and now we're creating things together. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
So great.
There. Now I've been punched on the other side of my face too.
It's perfect.
See?
You know, now, okay, so Lyric
Yeah.
turned 50 this year.
It did.
Now, is that like a hot 50, or is that like you need to take your leopard print off 50? What do you think about that?
Well, I think Lyric, like any good 50-year-old, like if you went back and look at Lyric maybe 20 years ago, she was in her wild, crazy phase where she didn't have a lot of money and she was just sort of trying to make it work. And now she's established and she spends the summers in the Hamptons.
Oh,
like
good
that's
for
what Lyric's doing. I
Lyric.
know, right? Like
Yeah.
she's
Shouldn't
grown
we all do
up.
that when we're 50? I mean, shouldn't we?
Including, the powers that be, everybody at the Lyric, they're very polished now. They're very polished. They've come a long way.
Nice. Now, the Boom.
Yes.
Is the Boom polished?
The Boom.
Would you use the word polished for this place?
I would use it. I would call it glittered. It glittered. When you leave here,
Bedazzled?
it will be stuck to every part of you. It's the gay herpes. Glitter. It's just gonna be. And that's what you get when you come to the Boom. But you have a good time at the Boom. Everybody's fun and
I
friendly
love the
here.
Boom.
It's fun and a friendly environment.
Indeed.
It's a different Rocky Horror here than what you'll get at Lyric. It's very produced. There's so much spectacle that goes on at that one.
Right.
And this one's kind of like the movie's playing, and if we don't fall down while we perform it, then that's a good night.
Right. So, toast. Is there a lot of toast flinging in this show?
There is, at the Boom version there is. Now Lyrics, because they have their prissy panties on with their Hampton weekends, they don't allow the food because they're beautiful theater. They don't want the rodents coming in.
Right.
But they do sell bags there with all of the appropriate accoutrement to throw out at certain times and newspapers and the whole. You'll have everything you need to participate. And I think it's like $5 a bag or something like that. And you can be part of the
Live it.
Rocky experience.
Right. Live the experience.
As if you were an 18-year-old in the 70s watching. I mean, you'll get the whole feeling of it, like when it came out.
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
Now, and your makeup, how long does it take you to get in makeup?
Well, it takes a little less than an hour when I got real good.
Really?
Yeah, but like
Does
like
drinking help you
today
get in makeup?
it took about 2 hours. Well, because I was also watching the movie at the time, and I'm running around the house, and I'm like, oh, there's still beard there, and then I'm watching the movie, and then I'm putting makeup on, and feeding the cat, so it took a little bit longer, but it'll get tighter, and it'll be less Picasso.
I like it, though.
Thank you.
Isn't that kind of the point, to be sort of...
Especially here. Now, Monty, who plays Frank in the Lyric production, he is a polished, gorgeous, gorgeous creature. He's played the role before, and he has every nuance of what everybody, all those diehards, everything that they want to see, the sneer after pretty groovy. He does all of the little beats that you want, and then he adds all of his Montiness on top of it.
Right.
So even though we're sort of messing with the production a little bit, we're kind of taking this sideshow experience to it. any big fan of the show is going to get all of those little treats that they want to see.
Right.
And so we try to, we love the movie so much that we try to honor those things, but we also try to just mess her up a whole bunch because they've done it. This is their 3rd or 4th year to do it.
I don't
and
know.
it's like, let's play with it a little bit. And so with Matt and I, it's
Right.
not going to be your typical. But you will get to all of those really, you'll get the sneer when you want it, you'll get the pictures when you want it, and yeah. The rest of
great.
it's just totally weird. Whatever. You don't want weird, don't hire us, okay?